Alright, y'all, let's get into it with this jambalaya. Okay, so first we're going to start out with an entire stalk of celery. I'm going to clean it, of course, and then chop it up into small pieces. Once we're done with that, we're going to get this onion cut up, and yes, we are using the whole thing, okay? Now, is this the best way to cut an onion? I have no idea, but bear with me. Do it however you want, you know? We all do our own thing. All I know is my eyes are watering. That's all I know. That's all I'm focused on, okay? And I just want to get it cut up into small pieces. After the onion, we are going to get into the bell pepper. We're going to use the entire red bell pepper. Of course, you can use whatever color you want. I like my red ones, and I'm very picky. As you can see, I am cutting off every single little bit that looks weird to me because I am just like that as a person. I just cut off all the weird pieces. All of that is edible, you guys, and I'm sure it's good for you. Now we're going to get into washing and patting dry our boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And yes, we are using chicken thighs, not chicken breasts. I don't know why, but these just have so much more flavor. I think it's because they just have more fat on them, to be honest. But I don't know. I've been loving the thighs lately, to be real. Thick thighs save lives. Okay. But yes, we're going to cut it into little pieces so that way we can have a bite of chicken in every single bite of our jambalaya. Then we're going to put it into a bowl so that we can mix it all up with our slap your mama, of course. You can't go wrong. You just can't go wrong. We're going to get it all over all that chicken and spread it evenly with our tongs. And then we're going to use one pot for this entire recipe. So we're going to be cooking the chicken in a pot, not a pan, okay? So get the biggest pot you have, not a crab boiling pot, but a big pot. We're going to add that oil in there and just let the chicken cook. And while the chicken's cooking, we are going to start cutting our turkey sausage. Yes, I'm doing turkey sausage. You can use sausage of your choice. But again, we are cutting into small pieces. So even these little ones, we're cutting in half, okay? Because I just like to have a bite of meat in every single bite of my jambalaya. Has to be spread evenly. So now we're gonna just flip the chicken, make sure that it's brown on both sides. And this is only half of the chicken. I couldn't fit it all in one pot, and I wanted to make sure that I was able to cut up the turkey sausage while the chicken was cooking. So I did it in 2 batches. That way I didn't have to tend to it too much. So now that first batch of chicken is done, we're going to go and add that second batch in and let it just have its time on one side, and then we'll come in and flip it when it's ready. Now that we got the chicken brown on both sides, we're going to take it out of the pot and just set it aside on a plate, because remember, we're using this same pan for our turkey sausage. We really want to just get all of the flavors mixed together for this dish, so we're going to use the same pot for all of it. And we want to get the turkey sausage pretty brown too. I'm not gonna lie, I like my turkey sausage pretty crispy, so I got mine a little dark. If that's not your flavor, take it out sooner. Now we're gonna just add in all of the vegetables to let them just really cook down. I cook them until the onion is basically see-through. You want your celery to get a little dark. As you can see, everything is getting there. Now we're going to add in the chicken and the turkey sausage. We're just going to mix all of that together so that, again, the flavors can just be evenly spread throughout the entire dish. Now we're going to add in the water so that this rice can really just soak up all of that water and all of the flavors from the vegetables and from the meats. I'm gonna mix that up so that the rice is really just spread throughout the entire dish and it really can just soak up all of the flavors. Then we're gonna go and add in our tomato sauce. And of course, some more slappy mama. And what is a meal without the minced garlic? Okay, I am such a garlic girl. I love the garlic. Like, if this wasn't for other people as well, I would be adding so much garlic. And now we're gonna add in the thyme. I love adding herbs, you guys. I feel like people really do sleep on the herbs because like they think that like adding salt is the way to go. And we're not trying to like load up on the sodium. Okay, you see I haven't even put not one pinch of salt in here, and this thing is gonna be loaded with flavor, okay? Now I'm just patting everything down so that it can really be in the juice, and let's cover it and let it sit. Now I'm just gonna check on it, see how it's doing. There's still some more water in there, so I'm gonna let that just still cook for a little longer because we don't want it to be soupy. We want the rice to really soak up all of that water. And now for the final reveal. It is ready, y'all. This jambalaya is so good. Like, can we just appreciate it? Look at that. Enjoy.